Hi, welcome to our podcast. My name is Jonathan Badu, and I'm here with.
Hi, I'm Megan Valenzola.
So I don't know a title for this podcast yet, but we're just gonna call it Houndtown Poundtown.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. It works.
Crazy.
It works. It's a working title for right now. So, what are we here to talk about?
I don't know, Jonathan. What are we here to talk about?
Okay, so since we're freshmen here in Loyola for the first time, why not talk about expectations and realities?
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah. So let's start in with move-in week.
Ooh. Moving week. That was very, very stressful. I know you're an in-state student, but I came from out of state. So I had to go and pack up my entire life into my car. And I couldn't go back for anything I needed. So that was stressful in the beginning. But honestly, I had a good move-in process because I came in really early. I'm probably more the expectation side of this. I was one of the first people let into the school at all. So I was able to get everything in, and I was done moving in within like 3 hours. But my roommate had to sit in 2 hours of traffic, and she couldn't even start getting moved in until like, I don't even know. It was pretty late. And we had activities scheduled, so that sucked. But I mean, like, I had a pretty good move-in experience just because I forced my family to be on top of it.
So mine was vice versa. I was a late move-inner. I moved in. My scheduled time was actually 11:30 a.m. But I didn't move into my dorm until 12:30 because I was stuck in the line all the way from North Charles Street to FACT. So FACT, if you're wondering, is the Fitness Aquatic Center, and that's where we picked up our IDs and keys. And I was stuck in like the very back. So I'm telling you, I was pretty much nearer to Johns Hopkins than Loyola itself.
Oh my god, that's awful.
So
I had a 9 a.m. time because I
Oh.
chose to have 9 a.m. because my family and I, we stayed overnight in a hotel before move-in. So yeah, I was a lucky duck, and I'm sure my family, we got there 30 minutes early. We got there at 8:30, and we were, I think, the, like, 9th or 10th car in the line.
Oh, you lucky.
So, yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that.
So that was not my case. So then I finally get my keys, I finally get my ID, and then I go to my dorm. Because, fun fact, y'all, I was supposed to have a single, but circumstances happened. And I got a new roommate. I was not alerted by this with the school, no one, nothing. So I just came in to find what I thought would be extra space already taken. So imagine the look on my face when I see a bed already made with stuff in like a compartment. I was like, oh, who is this? More on that later. I finally pack out my stuff. It took me an hour and a half to get everything out, because I said I'm not going to eat or do anything until I finish packing. And my dad was like, wait, maybe you should put it here and maybe you should put that there. I was like, no, I got it. I'll be fine. I will survive. And he was like, okay, well, I have to go pick up your siblings because we do still live here. I was like, yeah, you live 2 hours away, so you do have to go soon. And there's like, yeah. And that was pretty much my move-in experience.
Yeah.
But I did not meet my roommate till later. But we'll put a pause on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky enough where I am the youngest. So I am more than lucky enough to have a very simple moving experience because I didn't have any extra people waiting around. My parents were able to stay, and they took the day off, and it was nice. But then they left. It was good. I mean, I'm prone to be very independent, but I don't I didn't really like know what to expect leaving my parents like that, and I surprisingly took it very well, which I think is a nice segue to the next thing of like leaving parents and leaving family.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I mean, I didn't necessarily like have that hard of a time with it. Because I've traveled alone before. I've been away before. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't miss them. I do miss them a lot. But it's just, I have so much to do here. And I have so many friends and people here that I know care about me. That I'm like, okay, I'll see them soon. And I call my mom every day. Like, my mom and I FaceTime every day. And then my dad, I text him at least once every day. And, like, I call him as much as I can, too. But he's busy. He's a busy guy. So, yeah, I mean, I've been taking it pretty well. I mean, obviously, I have moments where I'm like, I miss my cats. I miss my parents and my family. But, you know, most of the time it's just consumed. I'm like, okay, like, what's the next homework assignment? Or, okay, like, what's something I could do on campus? Like, what's something I have something to do for concert choir, like, something like that. So, it's been more filtered out by the crazy of the now, then I can look back and be like, but I miss my parents. Like, there's no time for that anymore.
Yeah. For me, with mine, I thought college move-in would be like the scary stuff like you see in the movies, like in the Disney Channel shows or like your Nickelodeon shows. For you it is,
poor guy.
Because it was like, I thought like I was going to go away to a distant land where I'm never gonna see anyone again.
Yeah.
And I surprisingly adjusted pretty well because I was excited more than anything ever because I was like, I get to go off to college and it's going to be great and I get to be with people in my same element and I don't have to worry about hiding myself too much, which was great. And I'm still excited for because I got to be people that think and practically move the same way I do, which is great. And I'm grateful for that because move-in day was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard because like I'm gonna miss my sister and my brother. I love those two kook heads with all my heart and I would never let anything bad happen to them. So I was just like really excited, but I was also going to be a little sad because I'm not going to be around them as much as I wanted to be anymore, which people kind of tell you, but you don't really know how to expect it or experience it until you actually do. Because in your head, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to feel at that moment. But you really don't. And that leads me on to our next topic, meeting our roommates.
Oh, roommates. My roommate, okay. So my roommate and I love her. She is awesome. We live a little differently, but we just have to have open and honest conversations because communication is very important. Mm-hmm. Communication's number one because, again, I grew up from having a room all to myself to sharing a smaller space with someone, and that's completely okay. We just live differently, so it's just about having open conversations of like, hey, like, this is how I live. I know you live like this, so can we compromise and like have it somewhat in the middle so we're both happy and we're not actively dying every time we're like together. But yeah, like after those conversations, like she's awesome and she's like a great roommate and a great person, and we're not best friends, like we don't hang out all the time, we don't like hang out 24/7, but once we're back in the room, like we have our nightly debriefs and it's awesome, and I love her. Shout out Kennedy, you're a goat. I love you.
You're gonna meet Kennedy soon because you're gonna meet her real soon. But with my roommate, it's complicated because I didn't know I was gonna have a roommate until like the day of, so I was not really excited to meet mine because I thought I was gonna have a room all to myself, but that didn't happen. But that's okay because it opened me to challenges and it opened me to the big word everyone is scared of, change.
Ooh, so scary.
But it's a scary thing because I was not expecting that, and also taught us another big boy word, flexibility. and I was able to adjust to that semi smoothly. I was able to move in semi smoothly. Key word, semi smoothly, because I practically came to everyone's dorm in Hopkins, which is on the other side of campus, by the way, because I barely could stay in mine. But that's okay, because I like my new roommates now. I moved out of that room into one of the best freshman dorms here, Theo Bowman. Shout out Theo Bowman. We get our own personal bathrooms while everyone has to share it.
You know what? Let's not talk about that. Okay.
I mean, it's a bragging right.
Okay. See, I live in Hopkins, and Hopkins, we have semi-private bathrooms where it's like a couple people. There's like private bathrooms like every other door down the hallways where it's like you don't share a stall with anyone. Like you don't like. You get the bathroom practically to yourself, but it's not like Jonathan's. Jonathan only has to share it with like 3 people, and I have to share it with like 8. But that's not as big of a deal because I know in some halls there are just stalls, and you shower with everyone. And see, I'm just glad I have the pretty privilege, like the Bowman kids. Not to the extent of the Bowman kids, but I have some sort of pretty privilege living in Hopkins where it's not as crazy busy as it is in like a Hammerman or a Butler.
Yeah, I used to live in Hammerman and we had shower stalls. Like 2 shower stalls, 2 toilets, 2 sinks. And
that's awful.
The schools say it's great, which I'm not going to lie to you. It is better. It's a lot better than a lot of...
It's a lot better.
It's like a lot better than half of the schools around in the area.
I studied at Stanford, and Stanford's communal bathrooms were awful. Literally awful. So anything is better than those.
Yeah, it's way better, and it's something livable, and it's like something you can even like take an everything shower in.
Yes.
Though like
and people tend to keep them clean.
Yeah, and what we call it for spaces like Hammerman, Butler, Hopkins, as you've heard, they clean the bathrooms for you.
Yeah.
My disadvantage is I have to clean my bathroom myself. But it's not a problem because when you have great and effective roommates, you lay out a bathroom schedule and who cleans what on which day or which weekend, depending. So when it comes to that scenario, it is great. So we just accidentally segued into our next part, dorm life.
I love dorm life. No, I'm gonna lie.
I love dorm life.
It's awesome. If anyone is scared to go into dorm life, don't be. Like, if you have, obviously it helps because all of our friends are in my dorm, so I'm just in close proximity to them always. The only one that's not is Abby, because she's with Jonathan on the other side of campus. But it's so fun just getting to be with your friends 24/7, like studying, eating, like watching movies. Like we do game nights and PowerPoint nights. It is so fun. And I know, like, over breaks I'm gonna be like itching to go back. I'm like, okay, when I go back to school, when can I see my friends? When can I see my friends? It's really nice seeing you guys, but like I want to see my friends now.
Yes, like I miss you guys really totally. Now I'm leaving to go see my friends now because I love them.
I love dorm life.
Dorm life was painted to be like a scary thing. It's like, oh, if you meet a horrible roommate, it will totally ruin your
If you have a random roommate's gonna ruin your life, and it's awful.
Scarred.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. You might have an awful roommate from time to time, but if you might have
disagreements.
Yeah.
But like mostly everyone wants to stay civil. Most of the time, everyone is very understanding of boundaries and like knows people are and like are not okay with, and it's just again having communication. But like I just love being with my friends.
Yeah,
and, like,
it's
awesome.
great. And one thing no one tells you about is you're used to hearing curfews. So once you become in a college, like an adult, technically, since I wasn't an adult till a couple weeks ago.
Into the semester.
Yeah, a couple weeks into the semester. I was still 17, so I thought I had like a curfew. But you don't. You can leave your dorm as late as midnight or enter back as early as 5 a.m. in the morning, and your roommate can't get mad at you. They can't be like, "Where have you been?"
No,
shout out Mrs. Weasley.
Absolutely. But like, no one cares. You're all adults. You're all willing and able to like make your own adult decisions, and what you do with your life is not imposed on the other person. Unless like, yeah, if you got a community, fine, that sucks. But like, there's a lot of freedom. Yeah, sometimes like my roommate goes like, "Hey, are you okay? I haven't seen you in a while." And then you just tell them where you are. They're like, "Okay, have fun. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb.
Don't die."
Like, it's so freeing. Like, oh my god, I love it so much. Like, it's just awesome.
And it's not like we are going actively outside downtown Baltimore to go have fun. Mm-hmm. No, when we're saying, "Oh, we're enjoying our curfew," by that we mean we just traveling across campus. That's
Either
it.
Across campus or like within the same dorm half the time. Like a lot of us, we go to the lounges in Hopkins just to hang out, or we're in the student center just doing homework, talking. Like, it's really easy, and sometimes like it's rare we go off campus, but that's only on weekends. We don't go off campus any other time.
And what we call it, some examples of us like doing crazy stuff is like. Yesterday, we literally had a goofy argument about why I personally think the song "Grandma Gets Hit by a Reindeer," "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer," whatever song is, Christmas song. Recommend you go listen to it. So it's a funny song, but I personally believe that Grandma got hit by a car and the reindeer was a euphemism for the car, so the kid doesn't get traumatized.
Yeah, I mean, I play devil's advocate on both sides because I could genuinely see both arguments. Also, with that, I'm on the pre-law track, so I'm more prone to do devil's advocacy work. But it was awesome. It was so funny.
It was so funny because our other friend Caitlin was over here like defending every point, but I'm like, but no. But no. We know this is fiction, so why would I take your word as fact? Because there is no fact in fiction.
Yeah, there's not.
There is zero. But those are types of things we do, and
that's the extent of us going crazy.
That's the craziest thing we've done.
Oh, your parents might think you're partying every weekend. Our version of partying is doing PowerPoint nights and arguing about Christmas songs.
Or studying in a lounge for hours.
That's our fun. But it is genuinely fun because you get to hang out with your friends and see your friends' point of view about a lot of things. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I can't wait. Oh my god, I'm going home this weekend. And I need to go home, but then I can't wait for Monday because then I'll be back on campus with my friends.
Yeah, because, I'm going to see a theater show, Broadway,
Woo-hoo.
Great Gatsby.
Woo.
And me and Kennedy need to actually do a listening party before she goes sees the musical, because I can't let her go blind.
Oh, no.
No. That'd actually be a crime. But also, we discussed dorm life, move-in. Oh, people on campus.
Every single worker / student, literally anyone on campus, they tell you this in move-in. They tell you this open houses or Saturdays. They tell you everyone's nice. When I tell you, every single person that I have encountered is the sweetest, most caring person. They, in the classroom, they might be different. My criminal law professor, I love Father Brown.
Shout out Father Brown.
He's awesome.
Shout out.
I love you, Father Brown. You're awesome. Literally one of my favorite teachers ever. Even though your midterm today made me, want to cry. But, basically, yeah, they genuinely care for your success. They want to see you succeed. They're not one of those teachers where they're like, I don't like you and it's my personal vendetta that I hate your guts and I want to see you fail. No, not one person, every person from higher ed to like administrative positions like the Office of Undergraduate Admissions, to financial aid, to the dining workers. They are all so nice and so sweet. And even the students, they all are so interested in you, and like they want to see you succeed, and they want to see you smile. Like they don't want to enforce any harm on you. Like there's nothing malicious. And that is the first time I've really been in that environment in years. Like I've never seen so many people go out of their way for so many kids to make sure they're comforted, making sure they're taken care of. And just having that supportive environment, not just in your friend group, but also out of the friend group. No one, like, it's amazing. It's so eye-opening. It's nothing like high school clickiness. Like, that's all gone. And it's awesome.
Here, because something that was really cool for me was you get to see everyone from all walks of life. If something I'm going to say, it's like I was a private school kid. I was from 3rd grade, actually my whole life, since I was from kindergarten. Wait, no, I skipped kindergarten. My bad. From 1st grade.
Kindergarten.
Oh, whatever. From 1st grade till, well, technically now, I've been in a private school setting, private Catholic school setting, and everyone is more or less in that, like, clickiness. It's, I don't know how to properly explain it. You only see the same type of person. You don't really see a lot of different point of views. And it's, like, only one specific way of, like, living, if you say. High school was the only time I was able to see, like, different personalities. But in college, you see it all. You will see everything. From things you don't want to see to things you are like, yeah, these people are definitely my type of character. Or the complete opposite of who you are. It's like you meet all types of people. But the biggest benefit from that is there is no clickiness. There's no, like, even in our friend group, we also have our own other friends outside. And even if, let's say, I don't see Megan today, or I don't see my other friend Jill, shout out Jill, or Kara.
Love you, Jill. Love you, Kara.
We have our friends outside of our buildings, like Lua. Shout out Lua from Hammerman. Abby, Liam, and
awesome people.
We don't necessarily have to be in our friend group or meet every single day to, you know, be with each other, because we also have our other friends outside of our main group. And sometimes those friends come in and hang around with our group too, and they join PowerPoint night sometimes. And PowerPoint night normally ends with a big box sponsored by Ricky of Card Against Humanity. Let me tell you.
Shout out Ricky.
That's box is best. Amazing. I've never seen someone personally invested in a Card Against Humanity box, and I thought I only had like 2 small ones.
Beautiful.
And I couldn't be more prouder, I believe, which I think is great. So
I love him. I love them, and I just love our entire friend group. It's just awesome.
Yeah. So once you come to college, don't be afraid, because you'll definitely meet people who might match your character, or you might meet someone who's your complete opposite, and that's totally fine. You don't have to meet someone who's exactly you, because if you meet someone who's exactly you, you might miss an opportunity of making one of the greatest friends ever. So that leads into our next segue of classes. I can't believe it's midterm season.
I can't believe it's midterm season. I'm almost done with midterms. I know Jonathan is done.
I'm done.
But I'm
Did
not.
I fail them? Potentially.
Valid.
But I just hope no. I used to be the kid who was aiming straight A.
And now I'm like, okay, if I get a B, it's fine. I
mean,
don't care.
mine is, as long as I'm passing and I'm above a 3.0. That's
Valid.
my only thing. It's like,
Valid.
do I care if I get summa cum laude, magna cum laude?
No.
I don't care.
I just want to walk the stage.
Get the girl, like...
But that does not mean we don't try. I'm graduating early, and I believe Jonathan's graduating a semester early.
Mm-hmm.
So we are academic tryhards. We promise. But, I mean, I think we're both taking 17 and a half credits. We're overloading, which is not normal for freshmen.
And you can see it. You can see it slowly seeping in there, but it's okay.
But we're crazy, so it's fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. So this semester I'm taking, because hey, Catholic school, intro to theology. I'm taking criminal law. I'm taking political science. I'm taking fundamentals of music, which is intro to music theory, and I am taking advanced intro to statistics. And honestly, the most work has come out of Father Brown's class, which is the criminal law class. And again, I love Father Brown. Father Brown's awesome outside of the classroom. Inside of the classroom, he is scary. He's a scary man who you are in a court that class. You are in it to win it. You are there as lawyers. Like, you are not a college student. You are a law student in that class.
Details.
Definitions.
Oh, we love Father Brown.
What's the visual here?
We love Father Brown.
But he's awesome. And, like, I'm genuinely considering taking another class with him because he is that awesome of a guy. Like, he is just so cool. And he went to Georgetown, which is, like, my dream school. And I just know taking his class will just, like, make me such a better student and such a better person, like, in the world. Like, learning how to read. Like, he's basically reteaching me how to read, which is crazy. And, yeah, like, most of that is just reading. But, like, all my other classes are relatively fine with work. It's just that class is a lot. But just because a class is a lot of work does not mean it is not one of your favorite classes. I love that class. Like, because also in that class with a lot of my friends. Like, a lot of friends. So we just get through together and we complain, but it's all out of love because I just know at the end of the semester, we're just going to be like, hi, Father Brown! Like, we're just going to just remember him as a teacher that we all adore and, like, it's just so iconic. But, yeah. Right now, I have A's and B's. Right. I have all A's and 1 B+. And I'm very proud of myself. Right
now, my grades are going all right. I do have 1 C, but that's an intermediate Spanish 104.
That's literally fine.
That's 104, but that's okay. And Gen Chem, but that's Gen Chem, so.
For reference, 104 is intermediate level, and that's our standard. I have to take German 203, I think, fall semester of next year. Because, yeah, I tested into a crazy level German class. But, and also Gen Chem is 1 step higher than Intro to Chem. So Jonathan's, like, doing cracked out science stuff.
Technically, I'm taking a sophomore level class.
Yeah, as a freshman.
Yeah. So, and I now see why it's a sophomore level class.
See, I'm going to do a junior level class next semester.
So my classes I'm taking are Foundation about Biology 1. So that's
because you got a 3 on the AP exam.
Oh wow!
And you got a 4.
Okay, so you're just gonna air my business out?
Yeah, of course. Of course I am.
Okay.
Of course I am.
So that goes with a lab, a Bio 1 lab, and then I have my Gen Chem with Gen Chem 1 lab, and after I have effective writing with Dr. Meiser. That's my Messina. Messina background is like a
freshman year class where you have the same group of kids but in 2 different classes, like 1 in fall semester, 1 in spring semester. So everyone in my Messina class or Father Brown's going to be in a philosophy class next semester. So it's the same faces. It's just a different class, but we get to see each other the entire year, and it kind of fosters friendships in a way.
Yeah, so
supposed to anyway.
That's Messina, and that effective writing was my Messina. So what I've heard is I struck out the bullet because I wanted to take criminal law. They gave us a survey and they asked us, what Messina class would you potentially like to take? And I said criminal law, but they did not put me in criminal law. They put me in effective writing.
Yeah, they originally did not put me in criminal law because they originally put me in a reading class. And that was before they had the AP Lit reading score, like AP Lit exam scores. And I got a 5 on the exam, so I got to choose. any Messina I wanted that had this open spot. And lo and behold, criminal law was in there. And I'm like, oh my god, wait, I'm going to be on the pre-law track. I want to do law. Let me do that. And yeah, now I'm in the class of agony and despair, but it's all worth it because I love the class, even though I say I hate it.
Yeah, and also I'm an intermediate Spanish 104 where everything is in Spanish. Everything. Every single word, every single letter, every single greeting is all in Spanish. But I do love Doctora Fraga. Love you, though. You're incredible, and you're an amazing teacher. And last class I have is Chamber Ensemble and Chamber Ensemble 2. It's practically one by place in Chamber Ensemble 2. And we have this crazy, ridiculous 5-piece movement, Sonata 5, and we technically just cleared the first one out of 5. So we have a long way to go. And then we also have to learn You Got a Friend in Me by December 9th.
Yay!
I played the bass part, and I'm grateful for that. But then I also played the first clarinet part for Sonata 5. So tell him, man, if when I catch you in heaven, we're going to throw hands. Because I don't understand why you wrote half of my music in 12/8, 6/4, 5/8, and cut time.
For reference, we're both new music nerds. I'm in concert choir. I've been professionally singing for a long, long, long time. So I understand what he's talking about.
And tell him, George Telemann, when I come up there and you're there,
let's move on.
I'm going to fight you.
I think we should move on.
I'm going to fight you.
I fear we need to move on, Jonathan.
Fine. Tell him I'm coming for you. Anyway, what else do we need to talk about? Advice for the youngins?
Yeah, there's like maybe final words.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think anyone who's looking to go to Loyola or just going to college in general, there are so many preconceived notions. There are so many things of like, I'm gonna fail. I'm so scared to move away from home.
The frat parties are going to be crazy.
Oh yeah,
we don't have a frat.
We don't have frats. Just for reference, but like, there's a lot of preconceived notion, and that just needs to be squashed. Like, number one, if you can go away, go away. Go as an out-of-stater. Move, even if it's just a state away, or even if it's like if you're in state and you're like Jonathan and it's like 2 hours away. Go. You will flourish so much more there than you will like at a school like 30 minutes away.
Don't go to a school that's really close to you. I know your parents will be like,
I wish you come home more.
No. They don't. They're lying. No. They're lying.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're lying. They genuinely want to see you, but you need to figure out yourself as an adult, because college is all figuring yourself out and maturing into the young adult that you're going to be in the world. So I was lucky enough to have been given a chance to go away. So go. Fly. Don't be scared of random roommates. We practically had to do random roommates. And I really like it. I think it forces you to go out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Don't be scared. And something, as someone who's used to being like a high achiever or is expected to have high grades, don't be scared when you get your first D or you get your
Don't
first
be scared
C.
when you fail. Failing's a part of life.
If you don't fail, you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, failing comes with life, and sometimes the best experiences are your failures. So never be afraid to try new things. Always go for everything you can that interests you, because you never know what will stick and you never know what won't. And it's okay if you need to admit that you're not up to doing something because of time.
Or sometimes failure wakes you up to realize that maybe you're doing something wrong. And sometimes failure wakes up the best in you.
Absolutely.
And if you never fail, you'll never, ever get there. And something else every kid who is in the college admission process right now needs to hear is, no matter what school you get into, no matter what school you decide to go to, cherish all. If you go to a public university like Howard.
Or like Clemson. Like crazy SEC schools. Like, that is so fun. But if you go to a more private school like Loyola, where you are is where you're meant to be. And if you don't feel at home within your university, it is 100% okay to change your mind and transfer somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, it's your money. And how you want to spend it is up to like you and your parents, obviously. Like
because your parents are the one paying it.
Sometimes.
I fear.
One of my friends is paying for college out of her own pocket.
Yeah.
But it really just depends on, like, if you're happy. And because if you're not happy, like, you're just not going to get anything out of it. But also failure, in regards to failure, like, birds fall before they ever fly.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's very normal, and don't be afraid. Just go dive into everything head first, and you'll meet some of the best people. I met some friends. I met some people that I know are going to be in my life forever. So never forget also, like, put yourself first too. It's okay to be selfish a little bit, and not overtly selfish. And just remember that no matter what you're going through, especially during the stressful college admissions process, like, you are so valued and your worth is not dependent on an acceptance letter.
Or a grade. I know
it's crazy.
I know that's the last thing you want to hear.
But it's the truth.
But it's the truth, because if you don't hear it from someone, it will mess your psyche. It will mess with it.
Your life does not depend on an SAT score. Your life does not depend on an AP exam score or grade or ACT, no matter what you take. It's wherever you get accepted to, or you got denied from, just know that that is where you're being led. And sometimes doors close because, things don't work out, and that's okay. But sometimes doors open because maybe you need to investigate them a little more. So, yeah, to everyone going through or will go through the college admissions process, it gets better. Trust. It will be better. Because I was stressed out of my mind during the entire college admissions process. But now I am so much happier than I thought I would ever be. So just believe that you will land where you need to land.
Yeah, and that's what we all got for you today.
Woohoo!
We made it through. This is the first episode.
Yay!
So what I'm thinking is we drop one every week.
Yeah.
Drops every Sunday. We record it every Wednesday, and it goes live every Sunday, because I feel like what's not the best day to not post a podcast and listen to in your kitchen or doing laundry or doing homework, because I know you want to hear my lovely voice every Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I would love to listen to you. I listen to your voice almost every day. So
yeah, well, you better
what's another day, right?
You get used to it, because you practically go to the same school with me.
I
but
do.
To end this podcast, as fun fact, I'm Catholic, and so is she.
Woohoo!
So we like to end our things with a little Bible verse, and this is John 1:14. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, full of grace and truth. We have beheld his glory, glory as of the Son from the Father. Amen.
Amen.
Fun fact, in her chapel choir, she's singing a song based on John 1:1.
Yeah, in concert choir, we are singing Josephine Powell's arrangement of The Word Was God, and it is one of my favorite pieces that we're doing. Yeah, I love being Catholic, but also
that's for another day.
Anyone can listen to this podcast. It does not have to be just Catholics.
But
yeah,
it's been fun. Thank you again, Megan, for doing this with me.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so grateful you asked me to be the first one.
I know.
What the heck?
It was a fight between her and her roommate. Cat fight.
No, it was not.
It was a cat fight.
It was not, Jonathan. Do not lie on the internet.
Cat fat. She's lying.
Whoa!
She's lying.
No,
She's
Jonathan.
lying.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you want to end it? It's your podcast.
It is my podcast, after all. So, good night, my lovely people, and I'll see y'all next week. Well, you don't see me. You hear me, so I'll see y'all. You know what? I'll see y'all next week. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.